Hey everyone, today I am actually at the International Drive Orlando Premium Outlet stores, specifically so that I can go to Disney Character Warehouse. That's not all. I'm actually going to be visiting both of the Disney Character Warehouses today because there's another one on Vineland Road, which is the probably one that's closest to Disney. I like to come to these outlet stores because there's a lot of things that come from it's all directly from Disney, but it's either that they're overstocked or it's going out of stock, like they're not going to restock it, and they're liquidating things. So I like to come here and get some Disney merch that is less expensive than you would find at the parks. I think it's a really awesome way to bring home an amazing souvenir. That's what we did when we actually were visiting. We actually came down and one day we actually took a day off from the parks and we came to the Disney Character Warehouses. There's a lot of things that you can get from them, and I want to show you everything that you can get into these stores, and how much you can save money. And at the very end, I'll give you guys a haul of what I pick up today. I am so excited. So it's going to be a great adventure. So let's get started. Something about both of the Disney Character Warehouses is that they are both at both locations. They are all right next to the food court. So if you are lost in the maze of stores, just go to the food court and then either turn left for the International Drive or right for the Vineland Road one. And here is the first Disney Character Warehouse we're going to visit today. There is no line, so it looks like it's going to be a fairly uncrowded shopping trip today. Right off the bat, when I come in here, there's this beautiful handbag. This is $19.99 right now, and it normally was $40. So that's actually a really good deal. It's got nice pockets in here. Let's see if I can unlock it. And nice pockets for a cell phone or for a wallet. It's got a zipper and two handles. The only thing that I would like to have is to have like a strap so you can have it like a kind of a sling bag almost. But yeah, that's a really good deal for that. I've had my eye on this Captain Carter shield for the longest time. I don't know what they've got it down to now, but the last time I was here, it was $200. I'm hoping it goes down even further. You guys were with me when I actually picked up this from Epcot. Right now at the Disney Character Warehouses, it's $34.99, but they also have a bigger size version. This one's $24.99. That's really good. If I didn't have the other one, I probably would have picked this one up. But I'm glad I have my lug bag. I really like it. Something that I like to pick up from the Disney Character Warehouses is the discontinued ears. These are the Disney Vacation Club ears, and they're really cute and adorable. I like the little globe on the Mickey ears there in the center of the bow. These are actually $7.99, so that's not a bad deal at all, especially considering that these are actually lounge flies, so that means that they're usually around $44.99. I'm trying to get a good shot of this beautiful dress that's right here. They have a lot of really good costume type of dresses as well, but I absolutely love this one. It's a mixture of Disneyland and Walt Disney World. It's got the partner statue on there. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. They don't have my size, but that's okay. Maybe someone else will really enjoy it. But it's got puffy sleeves, a puffy skirt. It is so cute. That's $49.99. It looks like that they used to be around like $128 or somewhere around that line. Let me make sure. Yeah, $128, and now you're getting it for $50. That's just absolutely adorable. I love it. They also have this really pretty fairy godmother one. It's got like a thinner type of sleeve, and then the skirt says Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. I think that is really cute. For $50, you can't beat that. That is so cute. They even have this wall clock. It's $19.99. I didn't actually even see these in the store, but that would look perfect in our bathroom. We needed a clock for our bathroom, and that would just go perfect. So if you guys have been to the parks, you know that you can get the two t-shirts for $25 each. These are the shirts that they have right now at the Disney Character Warehouse that were that price. Now they're $8 each. They've got a Maui one. They've got the Hollywood Studios one with a bird on. I can't remember what bird that is. I know I should know, but I don't remember. I've had the Lizzie McGuire shirt. Bob got that from me. Or wait, did I get that for myself? I can't remember anymore. They've got a football one, and then they got a Star Wars Join the Galactic Empire. But yeah, these are really good deals as well to come by and get a good Disney shirt. So one really good tip is like if you're local and you like some of the festival merchandise, you can wait till you come to the Disney Character Warehouse. Now the only thing about the clothing merchandise is that they may not have your size by the time it hits the Disney Character Warehouse. So that's going to be something you're going to have to gamble on. Speaking of special events, they actually have this new wall of all these ornaments, and most of these look like they're from last year. This is an amazing way to come and get an ornament that you really wanted if it shows up here. I mean, not all of them are here. That's the thing. Sometimes they use them year after year, but like they have this beautiful one from the Seven Dwarfs with Snow White on it. That's adorable. They have a baby's first Dumbo. That's cute. And they have a Mickey Mouse Club jacket. That's adorable. And then they have like the different sketchbook ones as well. So you got Bullseye, you got Captain Marvel, you got Black Panther. So yeah, there's just a lot in here. They'd have different Munchkins too ones, as well as the Play in the Park ones too. So these are really cute, and like if you're just kind of wanting to have like a memento, like an ornament to take home with you, but you don't want to spend, don't want to spend $25 plus on how much they usually are, because they are. They're like $25 plus. These all right here are $8 each, so it's a pretty good discount. Sometimes they even get stuff from the resort. Like this is the Grand Floridian. It's like a little teacup set. That is so cute and adorable. This is normally $60 and it's on sale for $25. But then they also get something from like the Disneyland Paris parks. Look how, this is amazing. So this is normally $25 and now it's $7.99. That's not a bad price, and it's from Disneyland Paris. So if you have went to Disneyland Paris and you didn't want to bring anything breakable over from international travel, then hey, it's here in the store. I've spoken before on how we have way too many mugs, but I actually already see a couple here that I'm really interested in, that I actually was looking at the regular Disney stores. But these are actually a really good way to get mugs for inexpensive as well. So like this one right here, I'm all for. It's underground from the United Kingdom Pavilion. It's $7.99. And normally it's $15, but still, that's still a good deal. Another one that I was eyeing when we were at Magic Kingdom a few months ago was this Dapper Dan. And I think it's just so cute and iconic. It's normally $28 and now it's $7.99. That is such an incredible deal. I really want this to go home with me today. Something else that's really neat is that they have these beach towels that are nice and fuzzy. They're not too thick, but they're just thick enough for like if you wanted to go to the pool or go to the beach. These are $15. These normally run for around $30 each. So that's actually, it's half off, 50% off. That's not a bad deal at all. I really like these t-shirts with the edging on the collar and the sleeves. I think that they're really cute. And it's just very simple, very minimalistic. These right now are running for $12.99. They were $35 in the parks. So that's actually still, again, not a bad deal. They also have these sweatshirts. Now, because I live in Florida, it's very rare that I'm going to get myself a sweatshirt. But they're still really cute and they look very cozy. They're normally $60 and they're now $24.99. So not a bad price. So the Captain Carter shield rather, is right now $149.99. So it went down $50 from the last time I was here, and they keep selling out and like bringing them back in. So I still think it's a great piece. It's not something that I have a place for, so I'm not going to get it today. But it's just a very unique piece. And if you haven't watched the What If series from Marvel, you're not gonna get it. So this is really neat. This is themed after Toy Story, and it's basically just a container. And what's really cool about it is that you can actually put it in your park bag, because it collapses, and it'd be perfect for like the festivals at Epcot. So that's really, really cool and neat. It was normally $20, and now it is $7.99. So not a bad deal. I feel like I was just talking about this Loungefly in my last Disney Springs video, but it could have been something different. But this is amazing when they bring the Loungeflies to the Disney Character Warehouse. These are normally anywhere from $80 to $100. This one is $78, but now it's $39.99. That is crazy. $40 for a Loungefly. That's awesome. They also have a Pooh Bear one. Isn't he so cute? Something else that they sometimes will bring into the Disney Character Warehouses are the lightsabers. This one's Rey Skywalker's lightsaber hilt. I know a few months ago, Bob got the Yoda one, so that was really cool, and it's $75. I think these range from, anywhere from $125 to $200, or this one does not say what the actual price was on it, but I know that they're usually pretty up there in price. So to get it for $75, that's not a bad deal at all. Okay, now I'm back in the car. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the haul of what we got. Today I went ahead and I got two t-shirts. I got the football Mickey MVP. That was $7.99. And then I got the Hollywood Studios shirt with the little bird on it. So that was $7.99 as well. And then I also went ahead and I got the Mickey Mouse clock, because this was actually perfect to what I was looking for the bathroom. So really excited about that. That's $19.99. And then I also went ahead and I purchased the thing that I've had my eye on for a while, which was the Dapper Dan coffee mug. I thought that was just so adorable. And I may not even put it in our mug cupboard. I might just put this on display somewhere, just because it's just so iconic to Magic Kingdom. So all together we spent, let's see here, the receipt says $48.95 pre-tax. So not bad for these items, considering the normal price I added up to would be around $133 if I bought these from the parks themselves. So not a bad job if I don't say so myself. I'm so excited to bring these home and put these into my house. But I do want you guys to understand, in the Disney Character Warehouse, it is a great place to go and get your little knickknacks or souvenirs. They don't take annual pass discounts though. It's already just so steeply discounted. There's really, I think they would end up losing even more money if they did that. So I think that getting it at this discount beats the actual annual pass discount by far a lot of the times. And then I also was speaking to the cast member in there about the Captain Carter shield, and she actually rang it up for me just to double check the price. It's now $133. Oh, I was so tempted, but the problem is that Bob and I are planning a very special birthday for him next month, and we're definitely going to bring you guys along on that, but we had to spend a little money to get that set up. And then also Destination D23 tickets go on sale next Monday. So that's something that me and him have been looking forward to since before we even moved down here. So, and those tickets are a little pricey, but we're really excited about that. So it was just, for me, it was more of like a smart decision. Was one, do I have a place I can display it? And really I don't. And two, the experiences that we're about to have, I think, over the next several months is going to far outweigh having a unique and iconic piece in my home. But I do hope it goes to another loving home, because it's a great piece to have. But now I am on my way to the Disney Character Warehouse on Vineland. So let's go ahead and I will see you there. So as you can see, I've made it to the Vineland Avenue Disney Character Warehouse. I am so excited to get in there. This is my favorite of the two. So let's see what they have. So the first thing I'm seeing is that they have these tank tops that it says 2024 on them, but still it's a tank top. And they are $1.99. These were $35 in the parks. That is an incredible deal. They also have these Dooney and Burke bags. They are really cute. They are $100. And if you are aware, Dooney and Burke's is usually pretty expensive. It looks like these were probably well over $200. So to get them for $100, it's not bad. They even have a Loungefly wallet. This was normally $50 and now it is $24.99. That's a really good deal. I think it's hilarious that I was talking about wanting to get a fairy garden when I did my Epcot Flower and Garden Festival, and then now they have this really cute fairy garden. It's not quite what I had in mind, but it's still really adorable. This is actually $24.99, so not a bad deal. They have this really neat kitchenware section as well. Some of the stuff I have seen before. However, some of this is relatively new. I really like these towels. They're $8, but normally I think they were like $20 each, and they're really nice and soft. I like those a lot. They also have a utensil holder, a kitchen utensil holder. That's cute. Um, they have these compost bins. They had ones that were like tea and coffee as well, and I was looking to see if I could get one of those, but it looks like they've sold out of those. They have these individual corn cob holders. These are so cute. These are $5. That is a steal. They were normally $12.99, so that is adorable and cute. They also have these really cute placemats. I think these are $14.99. So they also have these dresses, and I'm absolutely in love with this dress. I almost got it last time I was here, and it's $50. I just think I love it so much. I love the fact that got like a pirate feel to it almost. I really like this. It would be a cute costume for Halloween, I think. Of course, this store also has a lot of the same mugs that the one on International did as well. However, the reason why I like this store a lot more is because I feel like it's got a little more room, and everything is just kind of spaced out in a better way where you can kind of move around. But yeah, they have the Dapper Dan mug, the Happy to Be Here mug, as well as the Fantastic mug. That's really cute with the broomstick stir. Like I said in the last video, I really like to look at the t-shirts and see if they have anything new. This one is the one I haven't seen before, and I have the matching bucket hat. So I think I'm going to grab this one. This one's $12.99. It was normally $35. So I actually remember getting this sweatshirt on our very first day, on our very first night at Hollywood Studios, the very first time we visited Walt Disney World. And I love it. It's a very warm and comfortable sweatshirt. It got a little cold that evening when we were at the park, so I went ahead and I purchased this because I actually liked it. Me and Bob, we love pizza and Star Wars, and it kind of fit us. And now here it is in the Disney Character Warehouse. That's really neat. So at the last Disney Character Warehouse, I showed you guys some ornaments that they had for the holidays. Well, look, they also have this. It's an advent calendar for the Star Wars. It's from the Droid Depot. This normally was $80, and now you can get it for $40, $39.99. That's a pretty good price. So they don't have a lot of ears here in this store, but they do have a lot of bucket hats, and that's something that I've been enjoying wearing lately. So I'm going to see if I can find one that I like. I already do have this one here, so it'll match the shirt that I'm going to get today. But also they have the Spider-Man one. That's really cute. And this is $7.99. These are all $7.99. And then look, they got the Mickey's and Minnie's, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. Runaway Railway. It's the connector cap. That's really cute. They also have this bright yellow Chillin' and Grillin'. It's the Bunny and Ducky from Toy Story. And it's reversible. That's really cute. This is $4.99, so that's not a bad price. Looks like they have an Avatar one as well. That's really pretty. I like purple. Purple is my favorite color, but not a lot going on here. You do have the Avatar emblem on there. You have flowers. So adorable. This would be perfect for like the flower and garden show. That's really cute. You have the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. This is $1.99. That's not bad, but I don't like it because it has the fuzzy material on the inside, so that'd get too hot, I think. This is not a bucket hat, obviously, but it is the 40th anniversary of the Return of the Jedi. So you can see there is the 40, and it's really nice, but it's $20. Normally this was $40, so it's still 50% off, so that's a really good deal, but it's not a bucket hat. So they also have Rey's lightsaber here, just like they did at the other store, but this time they have it actually out where you can see it. And oh my gosh, it's so heavy. I love this one. This is really nice. It's gotten some of the wrappings come off of it a little bit. Nothing a little bit of hot glue can't fix, but that is really nice. It's super, super heavy. Again, $75, not a bad price at all. I've actually been looking for a good pair of pool shoes, and so I'm kind of torn. I like these, but these are on discount for $25, and I think Crocs are roughly around 50 bucks. These right here, these were normally $30. They're backwards, but that's okay. And now they're running for $10. I think these might be the ones I get because it just feels like it's a really nice pool shoe for sure. Something else that they've been recently adding is they have a lot of Disney Cruise Line merchandise. Look, I'm the captain now. Haha. This is $14.99. They got a sweatshirt, which, unless you're going to a very cold region, I wouldn't get this for a cruise. I mean, I don't know about, I think most Disney cruises they are in the Caribbean or the tropical setting, but I know there's Alaska and I know there's some Europe ones too, so maybe. They're not, just because they're not as popular in my mind, but I wouldn't mind going on them. I would consider this to be like a carry-on bag. It's really pretty. I like it. It's really cute. It's normally $40, and they don't have a discounted price on it, but I would have to guess probably around 20 or 25. That's really cute and sturdy. And here's a lug bag for $35. I love it. That is just, man, if I was going on a cruise, I would totally get this. They, of course, do have a kids section. It has lots of different toys and kids clothing. That dress is absolutely adorable. I love that dress. But yeah, I mean, they're a really good way to get a toy your kid may have wanted or something similar. Just pop over to the Disney Character Warehouse for sure. So another reason I like the international stores is because they display the merchandise a lot better. Now you can actually see what's on these towels. So like you have a Spider-Man, and then you have they have that Star Wars one that I was looking at right here with, ooh, it's got R2-D2 on it. But yeah, now you can actually kind of see what it is instead of it being folded up. So that's kind of like what I like. I can't believe I skipped over this one. This one is actually 100% perfect for the flower and garden. I have 2 more videos to do for flower and garden, so I think I might grab this one. This one is really cute. It's like a very nice material. It's not like your normal cotton, but it's like I don't know, like a very soft, silky type of material. So I really like this. I figure it will probably keep me pretty cool on the head. This is really cute. It's a Lion King apron. I think that's adorable. It's $12.99, I think, and that is, I don't normally wear aprons when I cook, but that is absolutely adorable. So I'm going around grabbing everything I'm going to get today, and I just realized they have these towels. These are actually cheaper than the other ones. These are $9.99, and it's a play in the park towel. So I think I'm going to grab one of these. Okay, so I checked out at the Vineland Avenue Disney Character Warehouse, and hopefully y'all can see me because it's got a little dark. It's 8:30 at night. But I wanted to share with you everything that I got. So the first thing I got was the Play in the Park towel, beach towel. It's $9.99. We can always use some more beach towels. That one normally was $29.99. I went ahead and I got this bucket hat. I'm still having a hard time trying to figure out how to describe this to you. Like, it's not jogging material, but it's like the silky workout type of pants that you would get, like basketball shorts or something. But it's very thin and they're very silky, so I'm excited to wear this. This normally was $34.99. And then I got the Eat in the Park, I think that's what the series was called. I got that t-shirt. Even though I'm trying to stay away from black t-shirts and trying not to purchase a lot of black t-shirts, I couldn't help myself because I actually have the bucket hat to go with this. So I was like, that would be actually perfect. This normally was $34.99 as well. And then I went ahead and I got myself some pool shoes. These were normally, I think $29.99, yeah, normally $29.99, and I got these. So all together, I ended up spending $40.96. All right. Now, normal price for all this stuff would have been $129.96. So I think I did pretty good. Altogether, the normal price for everything would have been $262.94. And so I actually only spent a third of that. Well, maybe a little more than a third, because the first store was like 56 or something like that, and this one was 40. So I still came under $100 for all of this stuff. So that's really a good deal. This is why I like shopping at these stores, because unless it's an absolute squeeze, what I would call it, like I just have to have it. Like you just get that, like that sense of giddiness whenever you see an item that you just feel like you have to have at that point. I kind of hold off and wait especially when I'm at the parks or at Disney Springs, because you never know if it's going to show up at the Disney Character Warehouse. So, and I have found that since moving down here, like I don't have very many squeeze. I kind of have a thought, like, well, do I have anywhere to put that? You know what I mean? So it is something that I try to stay very conscious about, and making sure that I'm being responsible when I'm purchasing, which is, admittedly, is so hard to do when you're in the Disney bubble. Like, I remember when our first trip was down here, like Bob and I were like, okay, let's just get whatever we want. Because honestly, at that point, we didn't know when we were going to come back. So it was our very first trip. So we kind of, we probably spent way too much money on souvenirs, but and it's actually, I'm surprised we got it all home, because we were flying home at that point. But I think that after that trip, we kind of had the mindset of, okay, well, if we're going to be making trips down here, or even eventually moving down here, which is what we ended up doing, we got to be a little more responsible about what we're purchasing. And when we went down later in 2023, we realized how hard it was just to kind of stay in that mindset of being responsible and not buying every little thing that we saw, because we call it the Disney bubble syndrome, honestly, is because you get in that bubble and you're like, okay, I gotta have that. I just gotta have that. And each of us had to tell each other, like, well, do we really need that? So it's something that we try to be very cognizant about when we are in the parks, and even in the Disney Character Warehouse. You have to be very careful. Like, I was texting back and forth with Bob about those dresses that I really liked, and he's like, I don't like them. I'm like, well, okay, well, that means you probably wouldn't like them on me either. So, we just try to talk back and forth about what we're doing and what we're like, if there's anything that we'd like to purchase. So, open communication, of course. But yeah, I mean, for me, shopping is a lot of fun. Sometimes it can be therapeutic for me too. So you just got to be responsible about it. You got to make sure that you are doing the responsible adult thing, which everybody hates those words, when you're out shopping, but it's still a lot of fun to go out there and see what they do have. Something I do like to get when I'm usually there, and this is like another one of my pro tips. They didn't have any this time. I like to look at their pins, because their pins are usually really, really inexpensive. And so I actually have, and I'll show you, I actually have a couple that I keep in my purse at all times, just in case I come across a pin board where it has a pin that I really do want. And so when I bought these, I actually bought 4 of them. So I got two of each of the ones that I saw, and they're really cute. It's the poison apple planter, and this was, I can't remember how much it was in terms of price, but if you can see, it's like the pink bar. So I don't know if that means anything to anybody. I can never remember the price. I always have to look and see what the price is. But then I also got this one as well, which is the chip. He's so cute. So I got these the last time I was here, but they didn't have any this time. And the reason why I like to get these, especially if I do like them, I'll get a double copy, is because if you're on at a pin trading board in the parks, they'll accept any Disney pin. Now, do not go and get fakes. All right, because they're really good at figuring out if they're fakes anyway. But if you get fakes, you're basically just polluting the population of the pins, and they're not allowed to give those pins to you anyway. So this is a really good way to get a pin for really cheap, so you can trade it for something that you actually do want if you come across it. So I think that's just one of the things that we started doing just recently, and I haven't come across anything that I really like that much right now. But I always try to keep these on me just in case I happen to come across one. So pro tip for you, if anything, just go to the Disney Character Warehouse to see if they have any pins for you to purchase. So, but yeah, anyway, it was a fun day of shopping and running around and seeing what the Disney Character Warehouse has. And I really do hope that, this was an entertaining video for you guys. And I am looking forward to a lot of the different things that we got going on and coming up. And I just want to say one thing. Me and Bob, our vlog is all about just us having a good time and being able to also be entertaining to you guys at the same time. We feel as though we want to go out there and just go on these adventures, and we want to share them with you guys. And we have so much fun that for us it's just like we should share our fun with other people, and that's really what we want to do. So there's a lot of things that we're looking at implementing into the vlog and trying to learn how to do certain things, especially with editing and all that kind of stuff. So I really appreciate the folks that have been here from the very beginning. I know we're super, super small, and we're going to be small for a while probably, and that's okay. But I do want to appreciate you guys that have been here from the very beginning and are growing to know us and growing to just enjoy watching us. And I do hope that we are able to bring some sort of positivity in your life, because that's really honestly what we want to do. But that being said, just as a quick reminder, don't forget to be kind to yourself and kind to others. And I'll catch you on the next adventure. Bye.